Rallyman mag pouches with pistols, tails on back. There's a lot more of these coming. Zipper knife pouches in multicam. Toiletry bags, orange. Toiletry bags, purple. 6x6 zippered utility pockets. I think this is the first time we've ever run these in red. Flat pockets on the face. OD, large mesh pockets, Velcro backed. OD, slim suspenders. Those are no padding. Under or over armor, or just to support your belt rig. Half stand-up pouches, multicam black red. Multicam black red boot bags. These are 30 by 36 patch wall hangers. These are belt slide holsters here. Out on the floor, we're running Woodland Rallyman mag pouches, running padded suspender sets. These are also padded suspender sets, I think. More belt slide holsters. Looks like those got double batched. Those are AKM4 micros, I think. More AKM4 micros over there. Here are also AKM4 micros. Medium clothes bags, black. Not sure what that right there is. We do have modular NSW chest rigs in multicam, as well as 8 mag stacks. There's the retarded cat. Shirt for this week says, I spread missing information. So it's the back on the same. Back is the same. No, they're not the same size as the saw pouches. No, the saw pouches are quite a bit larger. Mod frogs, mod NSWs, red string backpacks, 308 split front chest rigs. That one right there, I think, is a 5.56 in the front. M1 Grand chest rigs, 12 gauge micros, subgun micros behind there. Mini packs, multicam black red, as well as minicam multicam black TIFF thread. 8 mags up there. Gregory Christian, what's up? Jason Rapport, Billy Magnum, AJ, what's going on? Alpha Armor, Tim Howard, Landfill, what's up? Aggie, North Carolina Craftsman, Micron, what's up? Scott Taylor, needed something to listen to while cooking 20 pounds of pancake mix. Cooking 20 pounds of pancake mix. How does that work? You're making 20 pounds of pancakes? Homestead, what's up? Brawl Dog, what's up? Hostage, what's going on? Kiri, how are you? Me in cat form. Yeah, that's you in cat form. Man, I got 3 or 4 shipping notifications today. Yeah, we shipped a lot of stuff today, man. Radio Made Easy, what's up? What audiobooks do you? I've read all American and Franklin Horton. Here, check out this author. This is one that I'm doing right now, and he has quite a bit of stuff. Let me find him here. It is Bobby Ackart, A-K-A-R-T, Ackart, Bobby. Wired Tight, what's up? Butt pack and Apple Day item inbound, right on. Kiri, just finished listening to your podcast. Really enjoyed getting to know you better. Toy Town, what's up? Scott Works, what's up? B. Sterling, Joshua Lyman, Alex, what's up? Kamala 24, yeah. I don't know if you're joking, but you're no longer present here. So joking, I have no time for your bullshit. You're gone. The beauty of it is you still hear me, so go make a new fake account. Have any issue with my email? I don't know. Do you have issue with my email? Why are we discussing? Listening to America Falls. It's a 11-book series. Yep, that's a good one. Who's the author on that? I've already done all of those. Some of you guys are going to have to start writing some new books. Just ordered a bunch of shirts. I wear SOE as my work shirts. Thank you for your orders, man. Store them in 20-pound increments, and then the freezer runs out. I cook. Oh, nice. Right on. So you're storing them frozen. Okay, Pat, what's your joke? Go ahead. You get a pass. AJ, I feel better, man. It was all bone broth for the last 2 days. All bone broth. Gregory, Christian, you're banned too. Anybody else want to fucking speak up? You better speak in fucking the conversation that I'm currently having. Colin, what's up? Locker 9. Yeah, I've done Locker 9. While you're doing Locker 9, isn't the Mad Mick part of Locker 9? That's a whole series in itself, Mad Mick. Dark jokes are like black people. The darker they get, the more people don't like them. Got it. Got it. Pat, are you a black guy? I like all people, as well as as long as they're useful. Yeah, the Mad Mix series is fucking great. 12 days left. Never help us all. 12 days till the vote. Haven't started Mad Mick. It's a good one. It's good, dude. What's the other one the Mad Mick dips into? Jason, the kid with the bicycle. And a dude helped him out in the field, fixed his bike, and sent him home. Radio Made Easy, thanks again for working 72-hour class. Nice. Borrowed World series. Yeah, that was a good one too, man. That's the husband and wife. One's a doctor, gets in a shootout on the way home. I'm listening to another one called Behind the Gates right now. It's Bobby Ackert. I think there's 6 or 7 in that series. They're in Malibu, and the guy's a professor, and there's a shooting happens at his school. He works at Pepperdine, and there's a shooting. Guy comes into school, shoots a few people, shoots his ex-girlfriend, commits suicide. Professor drew his pistol to defend the class, and somebody in the class made a big deal about it, so he gets suspended. And then they're starting to have power outages. Some people basically break through security at the gated community, and a shootout happens, and they try to pin it on him and make him the victim, or make him the bad guy. Franklin Horton. If I use one of my buddy's accounts, not connected to this YouTube or what you have for my last 10 orders, but supply an order number to try to determine if it's an issue on my end. Is that cool? Brawl Dog, get a hold of Amanda, bud. Just get a hold of Amanda. Let her know what's going on. She's the one that's going to see those emails. Everyone's eating interesting, reading. They're not reading them. They're listening to them on audiobooks, man. First nightly live in a while. Well, R&R, welcome, man. If you do videos, more like towards current events, where did that fucking dude's comment go? What the fuck? Made good progress on the new kitchen today. Badass, man. First nightly live in a while. Bookie Mooks. Where'd your fucking comment go? 3H Survival, what's up? You guys all make sure you follow 3H there. Check out his channel. We will be doing an interview podcast on Friday with him. Oh, make my podcast free, $5. Yeah, go ahead and fuck off somewhere else. Fucking peasant. It all comes out free anyways. If you want it for fucking free, go ahead and fucking buy $1,000 of my shit, and I'll personally pay for your membership. Better yet, buy the $10 membership and buy the Patreon also. They're $10 a piece. It's fucking $10. I'm sure you suck dick and pay $10. I'm sure you get prostitutes. I'm sure you buy nicotine. I'm sure you buy alcohol. Go spend money somewhere else. Better yet, make fucking $10 more a fucking month. You can't make $10 more? Get the fuck off the internet right now and go get a fucking second, third, fourth job. I don't ever fucking tell people what to do when I haven't done it myself. I did all that shit for 40 fucking years. Video early this morning was great. That was yesterday. Yeah, 3H Survival is a good dude. Personal friend. You feel like I should do more current events. Well, I mean, you should go fucking show me how to do it. Somebody click on his channel and see what evidence there is of how I should do my channel. Was it friendly? No, it's not at all friendly fire. I meant every fucking word that I said. Listen to audiobooks. I have 500 books. I need to start buying hard copies in case something happens. Only thing I buy is prostitutes since I quit drinking. He don't buy no fucking prostitutes. He's got a beautiful wife and fucking great kids. Why do I have fake giraffes? Put up some fucking pictures of your real giraffes, motherfucker. Otherwise, fuck off somewhere else. Let's see your fake giraffe. I'm sure you got plenty of fake shit that fucking you pretend to be your life. Took kids to Apple Orchard today. Western North Carolina. Nice. Fucking don't bother going to an Apple store. That's a fucking wreck. God forbid you need some shit from Apple. I get $10 in value as soon as I get an SOE notification or text from the glee I feel. Thank you, Hash Cashy. Did Evan say how many pounds did you get? That's awesome. What are you gonna do with all them apples? I like audiobooks, just getting into reading books again. Man, I fall asleep. I can listen to audiobooks and not get involved in politics and current events. So it kind of frees my mind up to focus on the task, but still listen to something. Current events, we talk about whatever we want. Yeah, that's the whole thing with this. I comment on what you guys say. If you fucking don't like the direction of this conversation, fucking post some shit out. Post multiple things out. If guys fucking reply to you, then obviously they want to talk about it. Yeah, use it as radio. That's a good way to put it. I guess you ran out of PMAG 20 round mag holders. I got a refund. Was it the color? The truth is, I don't know. There was quite a few things on that order, and we've just been trying to close out and get orders out. And I send probably 20, sometimes 30 emails a day with, hey, I don't have this thing, but I have these 3 other colors. And if I send out 20 of those emails, 2 dudes reply. The other fucking 18 go unanswered. So the fastest way to get it out is, and especially if you're asking about an order. If I look at your order and I have everything ready to ship and there's a bunch of shit and it's missing one thing, fastest way to appease you is to just refund that item. We don't have time to have conversations with guys. I send so many emails out that go unanswered as it is. And I know somebody's like, he should hire some more people. You're absolutely right. Every time we hire them, they fucking make gear and ship gear. Yeah, we did a lot of fupas last week. 35 pounds. Wife makes a few pies and apple butter next year. Freeze dryer, nice. You can get the dehydrator super cheap. Apples dehydrate really well. You don't even need to put sugar on them. They just come out so sweet. Put a little raw cinnamon on them. Got our first half cow this year, back from the butcher, nice. Shipping info today for the FUPA, nice. Who got shipping today? Who got shipping Monday? My guy shipped fucking till probably 2 o'clock on Monday and shipped probably till noon today. And then after everybody left, I boxed up all these orders right here and right here. So that's not any of the gear that was made today. That stuff on the table will all go into orders in the morning. And then we'll pull everything we can from tonight's orders. Saw we got a mother of all SOE boxes at the shop today. Nice. Pumping over 50 gallons of apple brandy. Nice. Headed back to North Carolina. Huge load of blankets. I saw that. That's awesome, man. All those quilts or comforters. That's badass. Penske truck. Ordered on Saturday. Shipped today. Nice. Took the RV on a trip to Texas. Stayed in Yuma, Tennessee. I thought about stopping by the shop. Didn't want to interrupt. You could have come by. You could have stopped by. Always hear Cody repping the FUPA. He likes it. Cody's not going to tell you to use some gear that he doesn't use. He just shows you the gear that he uses. He carries a dangler. Do you think the less expensive $100 to $200 dehydrators are worth it looking at starting made jerky? Making it for yourself or commercially? We used a Nesco, one of the round dehydrators you get at Walmart. Back then it was like 35 bucks. They work good. And now we have a 9-tray Excalibur, and you can definitely get a more expensive Excalibur, but I have this old 9-tray. We have owned this thing for over 20 years, and it runs weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. And I don't have the clear window for the front. It doesn't have the timer. It doesn't have anything, and it works great, man. Showed the girlfriend the FUPAs during SRF. She may confiscate mine. Just get her one, man. Just get her one. You called her your girlfriend. Get her one. Right here, Amanda's been doing herb in it. You can definitely get a more expensive dehydrator, and this thing works great. You can get it right off Amazon. Is a cylinder arm necessary for good binding? No, I don't even own one. I've never owned a cylinder arm. I have a binding attachment for my flatbed, but it feels like I'm wasting time adjusting it. Put a second screw in there. Your plate should have 2 if you don't get a plate that has 2. If it's in the deck, your deck should have 2 screws. Just put 2. You would be way less expensive buying another flatbed machine and just leaving a binder on it permanently. I've never owned a cylinder arm machine ever in 35 years. Your girlfriend has a FUPA? Is that two multicam black tool bags I see up there? I don't know. We'll go look. I don't think so. This machine, oh, they must have taken it off. Oh, she moved it over here. This machine here is the binding machine. And then other sewers will throw an attachment on, but you can see right here, there it is. I've been making leather, silver, belt buckle, karambit knife sheaths on the free time. Nice. Day 5, no power in Cuba. You're not in Cuba though, right? Here's Amanda's meth lab right here. Is it Breaking Bad? You know, I've never seen an episode of that.
Me neither.
Saw a story about a guy that got arrested in Canada for drunk driving. No big deal, happens every day. He was from Vermont and had no idea he crossed into Canada. That's pretty drunk. Are Little White and Supreme Lyric going to perform the whole SOE song? Oh, I'm sure that Chris will. Little White was not on that song. Little White has an album out with Chris. Chris is Supreme Lyric. And they have several songs. I think they have like 4, 5, or 6. Some of them have Just in Time in there also. SOE Compound Party, December 7th. Join the Facebook page for details. There are updated details every day there. It's growing. All the value is being added to. When I run my still on TikTok, people say, what in the Walter White is going on? Oh, is that dude's name, Walter White? Same setup I use. It's a skill issue. Morris, are you taping right angles like corners, or are you just doing like round stuff? Easiest way to find the Facebook event, SOE Compound Party. SOE Compound Party is the Facebook page. And I'm pretty sure it's on every text and email that we send out. Amanda, it's on every text and email we send out? What? A link to the party? No. Okay. It'll be on every text and email we send out. A day that shall live in infamy. There was some talk about whether we were going to say that or not, of the party that will live in infamy. And I chose not to go with that. Right angles, like the inside of backpacks. Got it. The real answer, Morris, is why do you have right angles inside your backpack? You don't have to. Take a spool, and make a mark that's 1 inch or 1.5 inches on each edge, right? And set this and just connect them and dock that corner off. And now you don't have a right angle. There's no need to. The client won't even realize there's not a right angle in there. Does the compound party have room for RV? It does not. It does not. But you can park right up the road. There's an old abandoned hotel they tore down, and there's a ton of parking lot up there. Used Amanda's comfrey salve on my shoulder. Great. Yeah, even what are you trying to do to the shoulder? Heal it? If you're trying to manage soreness and pain, try the pain salve or the pain oil. Speaking of party, Sky asked me to handle the audio and lighting. Can you or someone get a hold of me for work? Yes. I think we're already past that, but yes, somebody will get a hold of you. You're going to want to talk to Kiri. We have a DJ coming in, and I know that he comes with a lot of equipment. Justin Ridlin, what's up? Do you have to be on a PC to do channel membership? No, you have to be you're on an Apple. That's what happened. YouTube told Apple they wanted access to something. Apple told YouTube fuck off, told Google. So you're having an issue on the app because you're on an Apple. Go to a browser and log in, or go on a portable computer. Yeah, Amanda's stuff works great. I used it for 6 months before it was ever put out. What kind of machine do you recommend for home use, not commercial? I recommend these. What are we talking about for home use? If you're asking me, you're obviously asking me, what is the cheapest way I can do what you do without having the equipment that you have? The real answer is spend $1,000 and get you one of these machines. Or go buy you a home machine and don't be able to do what I do, because you're going to break that thing, especially when you can't sew. You're going to destroy a home machine. You're going to have nothing but frustration. You were trying to take a canoe and tape a bunch of Gorilla Tape over the top of it, and you're wondering why it won't go submersible like a submarine. Velcro into kids' pat? Who asked me that? Aggie, what kind of... Oh, Aggie Phil. Just go get you any home machine, man, if you're just trying to put Velcro on kids' shirts. The real answer is you could do it by hand if you just take your time. Wired-tight, man. I get asked that question fucking 20 times a day. I have a whole video series on how to build and do what I do. Like literally, I sit down with a product and show you exactly how I make it. No, $1,000 is not bad. You could buy You could buy this machine for $1,000. And if you go on Marketplace, man, if you go on Marketplace, you'll find them for 400 and 600 bucks. You just have to, wait. What you're looking for is this right here. This tells you that this is a heavier machine and it's probably a walking foot. You want this assembly here. You see how it's kind of a triangle? One pulley, two tensioners. That's what you want. When you see one that only has one tensioner, see how these bigger ones have even 3? When you see one that only has one tensioner, that's a lightweight machine. And it's not going, now I say it's not going to. I built all my shit for 10 years on a lightweight machine. You can find a metal machine that looks like these that only has a single tensioner. That's a lightweight machine. And you'll find those for 300, 400 bucks. Now this Seiko, and this Seiko, and this Consew, and that Consew, and that Seiko, I'm looking for a Nakajima. That one over there, that Nakajima over there, they're all the same machine, really. They do the same thing. They all take the same parts. This will the first event in a long time. I just got to chill and hang out. Curious killing it. Yeah, Jason. That's very real. Need to get home machine. They are crap right now. Just yeah, they're all plastic. All home machines are plastic. If you get a decent home machine, you can buy a commercial machine for less money than a good home machine. Just buy you a good machine. You're trying to use some bullshit like off-brand Walmart tools to do a real mechanic job. Will it do it? Yeah, kind of. Are you better off having the real shit? Yeah, if you're going to do it for real, you are. You're trying to duct tape a fucking cheap shop vac to the side of your circular saw rather than buying a good air management system. You're literally trying to pump up your scuba tank rather than having a proper compressor. You're trying to jam your scuba cylinder with a bicycle pump. Now I want to make my wife cry by making badass shit. Well, I don't even understand that conversation. Doesn't your wife want you to fucking do awesome things? Why would your wife be surprised that you popped up doing some cool shit? None of my friends do fucking awesome shit and their wife's like surprised by it. Found one for $200 a few months ago. If I didn't live in the barracks, I would have gotten it. Been fun to explain why I had a sewing machine in my room. I don't think you'd even have to explain it nowadays, man. You can definitely stash it somewhere. Like the dude with the sewing machine is everyone's friend. I want to just test the waters and see if I like sewing. Most people have a grand or a grandma or great aunt for a spare sewing machine. I don't get test the waters. Like, you want to do this or you don't. Do you have a lot of things you've started that you just don't fucking complete? I don't understand that line of thinking. First t-shirt press was okay, got the job done. Current press makes the last one look like a toy, because it was a toy. Yeah, your chick should be the most supportive person in your life. I spent the money, got a good quality machine, definitely pays for itself. That's how easy it makes everything run smooth. Yep. I don't even know how to fucking say this. I am the quality sewer I am now because of the shit quality machines that I had before. But you know your stitches suck. My flight vest needs some repair work. Just do it by hand. Good source for name tapes. You can, yeah, you can 1-800 name tapes. Just Google 1-800 name tapes. Tons of places will pop up, along with a place 1-800nametapes.com. They do great work. They turn around fast. Before spending $1,000, then realize you don't want to sew. But we have very different lives, buddy. I know you're on here every night, but I'm going to push back. I'm saying that's fucking horseshit. We live very different lives. You're having a conversation that doesn't need to be had. Go buy yourself a sewing machine and test the waters. That's all there is. Go to Walmart, buy yourself a sewing machine. I think you can get one for $100. Tell me how that works for you. I hand stitch most of my stuff right now, ready to get a machine. Yep. What's a good stitch to use by hand? I don't fucking know. I don't sew by hand. Just sew the motherfucker. What are we building by hand? Are we sewing patches on? Just sew it on. Try to get better. Make your stitches small so you don't see the stitching. The beauty is you have there is some little old woman right now putting a video up on YouTube to go with the other 4 million that are out there on how to sew whatever you want to sew. SOE kit bag, right on. Think Tim Pool got tired or someone came to see him. It wasn't very convincing to me. I don't know who would come to see him, what it's really about. What I really heard is, here's the reason we're going to be running ads and asking for more money and such. You notice that everybody that's normally on the show also wasn't on the show tonight, although I guess that's not really correct. Back stitch is a good hand stitch. I don't know the names of any of them. I just sewed shit. Bought a cheap press, fought it nightly. Should have just spent the $10,000 on the press I have now instead of $3,000 on a shitty one in my barn. Yeah, it's like making leather, right? You can do the fork and punch the holes and use the leather saddle and the clamp and sew it by hand to see if you like leather work. But once you get a machine, none of the leather work is the same. It's a complete different task. Sewing on a home machine doesn't equate. Just because you can sew on a home machine doesn't mean you can walk in here and run these machines. It's not the same thing. It's not at all the same thing. It's like saying I'm going to go fishing at the lake this weekend to see if I like fishing, to determine whether you're going to go out on a boat and be a fisherman. There's always the value in the machine. You can sell it. Not those home machines, you can't. Not if you bring those home machines in and try to do this, you can't sell that machine. Look, these machines right here are $1,300 to $1,400, okay? These Brother prosumer embroidery machines, okay? See them all? How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We break these every few months. These go down. They're plastic. We can't fix them. We literally take these, we pull the bobbins out of them, and we put them in the dumpster. We pull the shuttle too, the bobbin carrier out. They're not fixable. You can't do shit with a home machine. We literally take these and put them in the dumpster. Every month, 1 or 2 goes in the dumpster. And every morning when I walk over here, I go, why are these over here? Can I put them in the dumpster? And that's a $1,400 sewing machine. Selling starter kits? No, I've never thought about selling starter kits. He means like one of our products all unstitched. I'm going to charge you as much as I am to have it put together. Yeah, we really charge you more because we're not set up for it. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna buy a Corvette. I want a Corvette, so I'm gonna get a. And I did stupid shit my entire fucking life. I've done stuff like that. I understand what he's saying. He's just having the conversation in the wrong place. I'm never going to agree with him because I don't want the other 900 to 3,000 people that watch this video by tomorrow morning. I want them to hear what I say, not that it's okay to fucking operate and plan for mediocrity. Oh, the guy bought a good machine to find out. Yeah, you can always sell it. Yep. And if you have time, you can sell it for more. Especially if you can turn it on and show them that it sews. Because a lot of people buying these machines, they can't run them. If you can lace that machine up and stitch two pieces of material together and sew a piece of Velcro on in front of them, you can get $1,200 for the machine that you would have sold for $400. How many machines do you have in your gym? Maybe 20, Kiri. Maybe. Bob, good night, man. Get some rest. Ken, what's up? David Gavins, the giraffes are badass. Thanks, man. Tim Pool just opened those new studios. He's just cutting back. Maybe. I don't know shit about it. I haven't listened to Tim Pool in several days. I turned it on tonight, listened to about 10 minutes of it. When I do listen to Tim Pool nowadays, I tune in about 8 o'clock and I scroll back to the very beginning and I listen to about the first 15, 20 minutes. And then I'm like, this is just distracting. It's not adding anything. And I tune out. I listen to Bet David in the morning. I listen to Andy Frisella's stuff pretty frequently, though he's very late. Andy Frisella, his show is usually about 2 weeks behind on any current events. Bet David has stuff. His show is usually a day or two behind. Tim Pool typically has stuff, and it's about 1 day behind. And everything they're going to talk about, you could have already heard on several other smaller channels a day or two before that. You need to look at those bigger shows as though they are recorded days ahead of time. I don't either, but I read people saying his show was done, but notice it was on just a few minutes ago. Oh, Tim Pool, his show's not done. That motherfucker's making huge money. I've seen a couple of the guys that used to be co-hosts talking about the money that show makes, and I've seen Tim Pool get upset a few times, and the quartering has broken down the money that show makes. That dude's making millions and millions of dollars every month off those shows and revenue, click-through, and sponsorship and stuff. He's not done with that show. Have I talked about MC Trump late yet? I don't know what you're talking about. McTrump, I don't know what you mean. Off topic, what's the name of the blood work testosterone testing place? Optimize You. Kiri is correct. Oh, Trump working at McDonald's? I thought it was a joke. I thought it was all memes. I didn't realize that was real until today. I think it's awesome. I mean, Trump likes McDonald's. I got a friend that's a CEO of a company, and Trump personally showed up and brought McDonald's for the entire staff. They worked on it. They're a night vision company for the most part, and they needed a part made for I think it was the F-22 Raptor or the F-35. There was a problem with the pilots passing out, and they went to this company, which had nothing to do with avionics or flight, and got them to solve the problem. And they did solve the problem. They solved the problem almost immediately and had a working prototype within like 2 days. Trump showed up with McDonald's for everyone, just walked in unannounced to this company, and McDonald's is what he brought. Are we producing riggers belts? Yes, we ship riggers belts every day. Reply to your order confirmation, and just that's it. Reply to your order confirmation. Hey, just checking on this order. You're probably not ever going to hear back from us. We're going to print your order out. It's going to go straight to the top of the queue if it's an old order. We're going to build it, and you're going to get shipping. If it's not an old order, it's going to sit a while probably. Ideal employee, one that speaks their mind or keeps their mouth shut. Most of my employees don't have a position to speak their mind or keep their mouth shut. It's a skill where you were shown the task, and I've done this for 35 years, so the chance of somebody coming in here with a better idea than what I have is slim to none, especially in production. We're going to show you the task, and if you deviate from how I show you to do the task, but it ups your production and ups the quality, nobody's ever going to question you on it. The questioning comes when we show you how to do the task, and the task takes 5 minutes, and while we are working with you and you do it in 5 minutes, but then you start doing it in 15 or 20 minutes, that's where the problem comes. It's never an issue of speaking your mind or not speaking your mind. But you asking that question, I would tell you to immediately go start your own company, because you probably feel unappreciated somewhere, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into running and owning that company, and employees always think they have a better way to do things. They always think that they have a say in things. And the truth is, as an employee, you probably show up at 8 and leave at 5, and the business owner starts at 4 and ends at midnight. And the employee has probably been there a year or two, and the business owner has run the company for 35 years. See where Trump allegedly doing Rogan. Apparently Rogan came out and announced it. Dylan Kondo, I already told you, reply to your order confirmation. What isn't I? Yeah, we read that. I've been pushing your products at work. Do you have any modular spent mag pouches? I do not. I do not, Isaac. Dealing with people is the hardest part. My biggest frustration are people that I pay money to. It's always the biggest frustration. Because you have people that you are friendly with or have been friends with, and when they want a job and you give them a job, they say, I'm here, I'm just trying to help you. Or I'm here because I'm your friend. No, you're not. You're here because I pay you. Because if you were my friend, I wouldn't have to pay you to be here. I wake up every fucking Monday morning and go through a list of 5 people and play which one's not going to be here. And it's always one or two of the 5. I know that 50% of my problems is going to come from one person, and 50% of my other problems is going to come from a combination of 3 people. Always. Getting into chickens, eggs first. Eggs are great, man, especially if you eat eggs. How's the fluffer? Haven't seen him on a lot. He's good, man. He's actually the very least of that. We're talking about the kid? Super good kid, man. Super good kid. One of the most amazing things I have witnessed more of lately is just how much effort people put into not doing. Yeah, it's called quiet quitting. It's so prevalent that they have a name for it. Quiet quitting.
What is that?
Showing up to work and doing as little work as possible until you get fired.
Oh, the bare minimum?
The bare minimum, guys.
Quiet.
I can never work. I can't either. I'm a terrible employee. There is a whole portion of the workforce that would rather argue about processes instead of getting real work done. Yeah, you got to fire those people quickly. And you fire them loudly. When I fire somebody, it is usually I have waited too long, and there is a lot of, it's very loud because it sets a tone. It shows the others, oh fuck, he's done fucking around. I was to a point where production, we needed a lot more production. And a buddy of mine ran a big construction company. He said, you can hire 3 or you can fire 1. And I said, that doesn't make any sense. He said, when you fire 1, everybody else will fucking speed up. But it is proven to only be a 6-week fix. You almost need every 6 weeks to hire 3 people and have 1 or 2 to fire. I am almost to the, I'm literally to the point right now where I have 1 or 2 people in here that are just kind of minimums, and I'm out of sewing machines right now. I've got 2 machines down, and I've had 2 people come in the last couple days. I'm literally to the point of, hey, you're not going to work tomorrow. I got somebody else that's sewing on your sewing machine. Well, what do you mean? Well, you come in here, you're the last one here, you're the first to leave. The fastest thing you do every day is leave here, and you're not doing what when I set your pay, you did better work than you did now. You did better production 3 months ago than you do today. You come in here looking like shit, and it affects everybody else, and you come in here disheveled, and you need to take a few days off. I've got somebody else that's going to fill your spot for a couple days, and we're going to see. They're either going to be like, fuck you, I'm not coming back, or they're going to come in and they're going to correct themselves. Quiet quitting, modern shit attitude of not my job. Yep. I don't get paid for that. Hate coworkers. Yep. You tell me that you don't care. You let me catch you here. Let me catch you here. Let me hear you say, that's not my job. That's not my pay rate. I don't get paid to think. There's a dude that was pretty close to me here in the business, and he was telling people, I don't get paid to think. That motherfucker ain't here right now. He's gone. You don't get to say, I don't care. Let me hear you say, I don't fucking care. You will be fucking here about 30 more seconds. That is a cancer that will spread. You remove those people and you do it loudly. Yeah, federal employees. Josh, what's up, man? Obama is live streaming on YouTube, and the chat is tearing him up. Yeah, black people don't like fucking Obama. White people are too pussy to say shit to Obama because they're worried about being called racist. And black people, they don't like that motherfucker. He didn't do nothing for fucking black people. Neither did Kamala Harris. That's the only thing he has, is that fucking black card.
I don't think he's even black.
Yeah, he's not even fucking black, is he?
And neither is she.
Neither is she.
Indian or some bullshit.
Been told many times that I shouldn't work so hard because blah, blah, blah. I reply, they don't pay me enough to change the way I flow and roll. Big Mike, the only black one in the group. Yeah. Yeah, what's his real name? What's his real name? That dude's a dude. Has a real fucking name. His mom even came out and said that's a dude.
Michael.
It's not Michael. It's some. Is it Michael?
Obama?
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Obama.
Las Vegas. Henry, what's up, buddy? Big Mike. Tell the guys when they are hired, you have primary tasks. However, your job is to do what you're told. I'm not even the owner. Yeah. And the primary task is to get the task completed. And I don't care if somebody has a better way to do it, if they can demonstrate it. If somebody comes in and sits on the opposite side of the sewing machine and can sew shit better than I don't care. If they come in here and their fucking shoes are on their hands and they got gloves on their feet, I don't give a fuck if they can do the job better. But I've never seen it. In 35 years, I've never seen it. There's never been a time when a dude comes in and does shit differently than the way you demonstrate it where he fucking produces better. Never. Not one time have I ever fucking seen it. What is this place? This is a sew shop. We make nylon tactical gear. I started this company 35 years ago. Most businesses go out of business within 2 years. I own a roadside assistance company, and between being able to find people that want to work, a buddy of mine will leave a customer if they don't have their spare tire out and ready for him to put on. I get it. Are you drinking? No, piece of shit. Why do you think I'm drinking? Did I hurt your fucking feelings? You're probably too soft to be here. Go ahead and fucking scroll on out of here. Welcome to the SOE family, Jason S. For people that don't know, people with stars next to their name, those are members here. I do see that there are less members. There are a lot of dudes here who had stars next to their names that do not any longer. Rad Bros, waiting to hear. What's your deal? Are you drinking? You probably should. You wouldn't be as delicate. Does it make a difference on those machines if you're left or right-handed? It probably does a little. I mean, you're going to push down on the lever with your right hand. There is no backwards machine. There's no carbon copy or mirrored image. So when you push down on that lever, that puts the machine into reverse. There's no such thing. And I'm sure when a guy's learning to sew, it's just like there's no left-handed stick shift. It doesn't fucking exist. Machinists are different. The unshaved and unkept people are faster and come up with the most clever solutions. Dear Rad Bros, do you even lift? Yeah, where is he? Did he comment? Here we go. Good evening, John and Amanda. What's up, Desert Rat? Just seems like you should probably go to bed. And hey, somebody check out Rad Bros' page there. Let's see how awesome his life looks. Is there any evidence of his satisfaction and happiness? Do you lift? Have I ever been challenged by sobriety? What do we call sobriety? I drink occasionally. I've never used cocaine, never smoked weed, never been drunk in public, never driven drunk. I can go 6 months and not drink. I can stop drinking 6 weeks before an event to drop, 2% body fat. What are we calling sobriety? If I'm addicted to anything, it's sex. Is he totally rad? No, I saw every now and then I Google my name and my company, and there's a bunch of Reddit posts, and there's some twat on there saying that I get on live every night and yell at people because I'm drunk. Those are some soft motherfuckers. You know those dudes that go out in public and say fucking run their mouths because they've never been fucking punched in the mouth? They've never been slapped like a bitch? That's all those kids. The kind of dude that would call themselves Rad Bros. People in my life telling me I should do something their way. I look at their page, they have 2 followers. Yeah, those aren't people in your life. Those are people on the internet. We confuse that with life. Lots of videos complaining about traffic laws and transphobic. I mean, it is fun to make fun of trannies. Like if there's a fucking dude in a dress claiming to be a tranny, I mean, you want me to call you her, then show me a vagina. Otherwise, we're probably not occupying the same space. What's the deal with the giraffes? That's exactly why I have them. I see so many people come in here and they're like, what the fuck? But they're always smiling when I say it. That's what caught your eye? Like the Easter Bunny over here didn't stump you? Or the child's mannequins hanging up with welding masks? Or the fucking lion? The stormtrooper? The ostrich? The monkey? Brad Bros has a nice house with a big driveway and a kid that skates. Right on. I hope that he loves his kid. I hope he can provide everything he wants for that kid. The backpack with my face on it, that's pretty good too. The money is my favorite. You do get quite a bit of, you consistently get money every week from me. And I get a fucking awesome product. A Thai girlfriend. Have you acquired a pack of jackalope? You know, I don't have a jackalope. If you guys want a jackalope, the best jackalope comes from May Jackalope. She's out of Canada. She builds them custom. They're very, very nice. A partridge. I don't have a partridge. I've been buying taxidermy birds. The best parrot to own is stuffed. Yeah, you want you want a monkey until you have one. Imagine having a toddler that fucking pulls shit from its diaper, throws it all over the house, and will bite your finger off. That's a monkey.
And we'll bite your finger off. That's eat your nose off.
Dump truck with 2 giraffes in the back, and I said they're on the way to John's. That'd be awesome. I do have some pear trees. You have a macaw? What kind of macaw you got, Kevin? I got a beautiful blue and gold upstairs.
Best kind of collar.
Seen a dump truck with 2 elephants. That'd be awesome. I had an opportunity to buy an elephant, and I was not prepared at the time. What is that thing? That's a tauntaun. Empire Strikes Back. His name is Bob. Oh, your parents' name's Bob? Blue and gold, nice. Mine's stuffed. I can take him places and he doesn't chew my steering wheel off. Everywhere for a jackalope and haven't found. Man, you used to see them everywhere. They were everywhere was jackalopes. I wonder what happened to them all. When Bruce Jenner comes out and system, there shouldn't be 2 dudes beating each other up in women's boxing. Yeah, you know there's a problem. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in just a minute. Last questions, statements, comments, any gear you want to see. This is the shirt for this week. I spread missing information. Haitians got all the lobes, maybe so. I have an Alaskan hoofaboo. I don't know what that is. Name of your company. Yeah, what's the name of your company so I can come look up your SOE Tactical Gear, Special Operations Equipment. SOE tacticalgear.com. There's 5,000 videos here on YouTube. If you look at my, look at any of my videos, there's a link to my website there. This is the label that is on every piece of gear we ship out. Special Operations Equipment, made in the motherfucking USA. That's on every piece of kit we send out. We go through 10,000 of those labels every 6 months. Have you ever bid on a property being auctioned? I have not. I have not. We had an Amazon when I was a kid. Like a yellow-headed Amazon or like a double nape, or what did you have? I worked at a couple bird stores when I was a teenager. Seen some of your gear in Tarkov. Was like about time. Our stuff's been in Tarkov for over a decade. Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon. We've been in a bunch of video games, lots of movies. Caribou, got it. Very cool. Parrots are hilarious. They are. Like the lady had a pet chimpanzee and it bit her friend's face off. Yeah, it usually rips off your genitalias and chews your face off. Rips off your nose. It disfigures you. Blue-fronted Amazon named Chico. Very cool. I was tagging the shirts on live. Someone said they would never buy a shirt with that tag. I said, it's okay. Someone else will buy it. That's the real answer. That's the real answer. It doesn't matter if they will buy it because there's 10,000 other people literally waiting to buy it. Growing up, your dad had a mean African gray. Did he have a Congo or a Timneh? The Congos talk better. They're a little bit bigger, and they have more of a lighter gray head. It's a prettier bird. We've also got these multicam black red thread day packs. Check out my brother's place for taxidermy birds. Cat Taxidermy, North Louisiana. He does great work, but extra detail on waterfowl. Right on. I don't take birds to have them taxidermied, but I buy odd taxidermy. I've recently been buying like parrots. I buy really big taxidermy, and mostly if I'm buying skulls or taxidermy, it's stuff that can kill human beings. Like I have 3 hippopotamus. I've got a lion. The giraffes were just kind of like, I've never seen one. This is just too crazy not to buy. And when you buy 1 or 2 giraffes, dudes with giraffes know that you buy them, so they hit you up, especially when they're looking for money. Any multicam black TIFF blue fupas? No, send me a message, Tim. We'll build some up. We'll get you one. Hyacinth macaws. I know a guy that breeds hyacinth macaws. Where is he at? Bonsall? Not Bonsall. He's in San Diego. It's Chris Strapp. He owned Reptile Haven in Oceanside. He's out in like Rainbow, Fallbrook area. He breeds hyacinth macaws. Excellent talker. One night he brought a girl home, and when the parrot spoke, she thought there was another woman. That's awesome. John, do you have a rigger's belt made? No, I never have them made, man. No. There's never a point where you'll come by and be able to get one. How many slots do you like in your mag card for a FUPA? Pistol mags in a FUPA? You can put a 4-mag pistol card. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good night.